So yeah, let me get straight to it.
Get down and do it.
Yeah, because I've been covering it quite a lot on I've been doing reaction videos. So there was a viral video of a woman that claimed that she'd been hit in the face by a man, and she released a video, and she was saying that none of the men there did anything, and it's gone viral because it sparked a conversation about what men should do and if men should protect women, because a lot of women said that the men didn't do anything. But then the men that were actually there as well released videos as well to explain that, the reason why they didn't do anything. And there's been videos of showing this woman to be on the internet slapping white men, and also she prescribes to be a lesbian, LGBTQ. There's nothing wrong with that, but she puts out videos saying she doesn't need men, and basically men are no good. So then, if men are no good, why at the time then did she want their help? And especially, and a lot of people were saying that the men should do something, but they were arguing that you can't just endanger yourself or your life for someone you don't know. And it's kind of gone viral because the conversation has kind of been asked, should they have done something?
What was the men's excuses for not jumping in and helping? No.
Firstly, they said she was antagonizing the scenario. She was riling up to the guy. She was saying to her, or hit me with a brick or whatever. She was the one riling up the scenario. That doesn't make it okay.
No, yeah.
But they're saying that she didn't explain that happened, and effectively, the guy hit her with a brick.
So I don't know. I just think in any situation where if something wrong is happening, you kind of should see if you can stop it from happening. But that's not to say I don't know. Try and de-escalate the situations. You get what I'm saying? Not jump in and go all guns blazing and batter the guy and break him as well.
So if you had a son, would you want him to jump in?
Okay, that's my son though. I wouldn't want him in harm's way. So
but don't you think those men were someone else's son, and you're?
Nah, but this is my son.
No, but that's
yeah, of course.
Okay, but you don't want your son to go in here, but you're advocating for someone else's son.
But what I'd want my son to do, if he can, is maybe try and de-escalate to help this woman.
How would he de-escalate?
By just saying, "Yo, chill, bro, chill."
So what if your son gets bricked in the face now?
Yeah, but if he does, maybe if he does it in a more calm way, where he's not, shouting at the guy for reacting like that. He's just saying,
the aggressor, you can't tell how he's gonna react.
Yeah, which is true.
Do you know what I'm saying?
They could have tried to take the woman away from the situation, though.
Yes.
You could have, if you was a kind of big guy, you could have maybe held her and kind of walked her back, maybe. But then she seems like she'd kick off if anybody did touch her. So I suppose it depends at what point of the situation that you saw it, though, because if you saw it before my man picked up the brick, you might have been more inclined to help, as opposed to trying to help with the man whilst the brick's in his hand.
See, I'm kind of on the fence, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about it. Because I feel like, okay, she's saying this about men, but would we, as females, if we was there, would we jump in and stop it? Because if we wouldn't, why? Just because they're men? Because I know for a fact, if I seen a random girl, obviously I'd try, I don't think that I would get involved, because if I'm seeing a random girl getting bricked by a guy, and obviously my thing is, obviously I've got children, I need to get home safe to my children, but the men that was there, they could be in the same position, they could have a family to get home safe to, do you know what I mean? So if we us as females, if would you, whoever's saying the men should have, whatever females are saying the men should have jumped in, would they jump in themselves? Do you know what I mean?
No, I get, but I'd probably do what you said. I'd probably try and get the female away.
Yeah, I think if I seen it, I'd probably say yo,
come here,
move. But I wouldn't be jumping in front of no brick. I'm not trying to take a brick.
Me neither.
I think on the internet, everyone does a lot of virtue signaling. They're like, I would do this, I would do that. But in reality, most people wouldn't do anything. So let's look at the George Floyd scenario. You had police that were leaning on his neck while people were recording. People could see what's going on. He was saying, I can't breathe. No one did a goddamn thing other than record him. Now, everyone say, oh, do something, but in reality, why wouldn't you? Because they were scared. They didn't want to get shot.
America.
No, because they're human. they're human, yeah? When people are getting arrested by police, you see it happen on social media and they're arresting these young kids and you see how they're treating them. Which one? People are recording, oh, you shouldn't do that. Who's there trying to free them? Because in reality, no one does a goddamn thing. It's safe to say when, you know, some of these atrocities that happen, right? These terrorist attacks. When these guys are running around with knives on the bridge, who's running towards them? Who's running away? Like, let's not pretend. Like, even down to the thing with, you know, for example, with the 9/11 attacks, they took down a plane with a knife. With a knife. You're telling me, man, them couldn't just surround a guy with a knife. You're going to get, what, stabbed? Adrenaline, you're going to be fine. If we all rush him, it's going to be fine, right? In reality, people aren't going to, it's very easy to say that. So women don't understand violence. So when you say, oh, you know, just try to, because
women don't understand violence.
You don't understand violence. See, us as men understand violence. So whenever you get into, the reason...
when you say women don't, you need to...
If you let me land, you guys, you like when I'm trying to do it? So let me do it, right? I'm about to take off. The reason why you women don't understand violence, because all the women saying, oh, the men should have done this, done that, yeah? You just had the man that's just bricked a woman in the face. Already we know this man is not stable, right? When in America, the place where most people carry firearms and stuff, yeah? If this was in this country and a guy done that, likelihood he's going to be having a knife with him at the same time. The reason why you women don't understand violence is you will, even the fact that she was arguing with a man that you don't know, arguing with a man and he picked up a brick and she was saying, what you going to do with it, yeah? If I have an argument with a man, the chances are, if we get into a fight, it can lead in death. Every time you argue with a man, it can lead to death. You women don't consider arguments like that. You just think, oh, every time you argue with a man that you do not know where he comes from, you don't know how he was raised, you don't know what he believes in, trust me, he doesn't know you, it can lead to death.
Can I interject?
Go on.
You can't say women as a whole don't understand violence because, for example, what you've just said, I was brought up and told by my father, do not put your hands on a man.
Yeah.
That's gospel. Don't put your hands on a man. If a man bothers you, you call me, I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
So I understand how it goes.
Yeah.
I've grown up watching people fight. I've watched people fight and it turn into people in the back of an ambulance.
Okay, so you know what I need from you on this platform? This is where you share that point because you understand it, yeah? So when I say women, that is like, you know, that's not all women, but most women don't understand violence. So you're a woman that understands that actually when, like, you shouldn't roll up to a man because a man can react a certain way. I understand that if I start making noise with a man I don't know, he can pull out a knife, pull out a gun and kill me, right? When a woman starts arguing with a man, in her mind, she doesn't believe that can happen because she doesn't understand violence. Do you understand?
She might be a woman, as we can see, that doesn't believe men should do much. So she also believes that men shouldn't hit.
No, but when you deal with someone you don't know, yeah, you have to treat it. That's what I'm saying. You don't understand violence. This is why men don't pick fights. See, I won't pick fight with a random guy I don't know because I don't know how it can end.
But men will.
I don't think that she, as a woman, doesn't understand violence. I think she wasn't expecting that to happen.
Because she doesn't understand violence. You just proved my point.
She wasn't expecting that to happen from a man.
No, because you don't understand violence. The reason why you wasn't expecting it is because you don't understand violence. You should have been expecting it. The moment you started, the reason...
Nah, but yeah, to be fair...
Because you think... No, because she thinks she's a woman, it's not going to happen. You just got... Like, if I was doing it and he held a brick and he told me he's going to brick me, he's going to brick me.
Yeah, but did that happen? Because I haven't seen clips of that.
I know.
It doesn't matter.
I haven't seen like him saying, oh, I'm going to brick you, and her saying, oh, go on, man, brick me.
But we have witnesses that have said that. Okay, regardless of the point, right? That's not like we're mixing hairs. That regardless of the point, the fact remains is this, isn't it? Yeah. End of the day is if you start speaking to a man you don't know in a disrespectful way, you can get bricked in your face, you can get killed. And the reason that we understand that is because we are men. And you're trying to figure out ways, but it should is because you're a woman and you think that you're and this is the thing. It's like you don't understand violence. The moment you start speaking to someone you do not know in a disrespectful manner, you have to be prepared for that to turn violent. And us as men, we understand that.
Yeah, but we have to expect it even if we're not turning it into a disrespectful thing. You can just turn violent anyway. Even if you just stop rejection.
This what happened, that's happened before. Obviously, not in the sense of being bricked, but even here, I've witnessed man talk to a girl, try and get her number. She walked away and have grabbed her.
It's happened to me.
Do you know what I mean? So
I've been polite.
Well, I was gonna say, what happened in your story?
What happened to me? Yeah. I've been polite and says, look, someone's asked for my number, and I says I even said I'm in a relationship. was like, can I get your number? I was like, no, I'm in a relationship. Oh, fuck you then, you're a hoe anyway, this, that and the other. Started like switching
He was
on
probably
me.
raised by a single mother. Chance. Yeah,
Are we talking mother issues now?
Oh, 100%. Men that were raised by their father don't speak to women like that.
Unless
I don't know, because their father might be like that. Like some fathers bring their sons up to be players.
Monkey see, monkey do.
That's not being a player. That's not being a player.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, just because you're... No, that's not being a player. That's being rude and disrespectful to women. But some fathers bring their sons up
Do you know that guy?
Who? Which guy?
The guy. Was he a random guy or do you know him? Or
No, I don't know him. What I'm saying is some fathers bring their sons
I
up.
I bet you he was raised by a single mother.
Yeah,
I can almost put money on it.
He might have been, but what I'm saying is some fathers bring their son up to treat women like trash. Just because you got a father, it don't mean.
But also absent fathers as well.
But if we but of course that's facts. But like
but it's like it's like saying, I didn't have a driving instructor. I'm going to teach myself how to drive. Do you know what I mean? With men being around, it's me watching my little brothers grow, for example, they behave like their father because their dad's around. Yeah. But it doesn't necessarily mean that having a father around means that you're going to grow up to behave like a man. No. Should.
Well,
inverted commas.
Well, I would take it that when I'm talking about having a father, I'm talking about having a good father, a present father, right?
A present father.
A present father doesn't mean a good father.
So
you can have a present father
that is not a good father.
So, and this is the thing, right? So, you both of your baby mamas, right?
Not me.
I'm no baby mother. I'm mother of children. I'm never a baby mom.
Are you married?
No, but me and my partner were together for 5 years before we had kids.
So if you wasn't,
I'm not a baby mom.
So if you wasn't married, you're still a baby mom.
I'm not a baby mom. I have children.
Okay, let me explain how it works.
I'm not a baby mom.
Okay, let me explain to you how it works. So would you class yourself as a single mother?
I'm a mother.
Okay.
Their father's around.
Yeah.
They're in good contact. I
co-parent. That's fine. So, but you're still a baby mom. No, but you're still
I'm not a baby mom.
Okay.
Because that's a ghetto term.
No, it's not a ghetto term. It's
Ask a white man if I'm a baby mom or if I'm a single mother or if I'm a mother.
Why am I asking the white man for?
Because that's a ghetto term. Baby mom is a ghetto. Yes, it is.
It's not.
Do you hear white people turn around and say, I'm a baby mom?
Can I tell you something? I don't. First of all, I do. First of all, I do. And second of all, I don't govern myself by what white people do.
Me neither.
Apparently you do because you just did the benchmark. Because I was trying to explain to you what it was, and you keep telling me what white people do. Why do you?
I'm not a baby mom.
But why do you put your standards by white people? But why did you choose white people as your standard?
It's not even as my standard. Because you said as my standard.
Well, you kept on using white people.
Because she said it was a ghetto term.
I said it was a ghetto term.
So white people can be ghetto too, though.
So white people not ghetto?
All right, cool. Let me put it this way.
Let me hear it.
A black person raised in an affluent area, such as Sutton Coldfield, which is a good area around here, right? They wouldn't use the term.
Wouldn't say baby mama.
I have a friend I'm specifically thinking of right now that would never use that term.
I would never use the term baby mama on someone that isn't a baby mama.
But all right, put your explanation to what's a baby mama.
So if you have a baby out of wedlock, from a situationship, long-term relationship, doesn't matter if you was engaged, if you wasn't married, you have a baby, that makes you a baby mama. If you're a single mother, you was married, you was divorced, you was widowed. There's a difference between a baby mama and a single mother. So this is how it is. When someone is being married, they bought a ring for him. When someone buys a ring for you, there's a public declaration. They make an announcement to people. The ring, tends to cost money. There's a wedding. There's a dress. A lot of people see it. So there's money. There's thought put behind it. You know what I'm trying to say to you. So if you then get divorced after that, that makes you into a single mother. Now,